Yo, what the fuck is going on? My name is Bulma, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I wanted to show you how to do garage drums. So I'm gonna use my last release, the remix I did for Sombra. So we're gonna check how I did the drums for it, and then I'm gonna create a new rhythm so you can understand better the concept. So there are different tracks. First you have the hats. So let's check it out. Then there is some shakers with some snare shots. Then you got some clap. And then another snare. And finally you have a house loop. So this I really encourage you to download the sound packs of Vengeance, and especially the Essential House, because there is a folder with loops of house, and that's what really gives this old school feeling. So I'm gonna show you what I'm speaking about. It's like filtered hats. So let's play everything together. Hats. And as you can see, there is not a lot of processing going on. Here I wanted to get some frequencies of the clap. And the snare, nothing. And in the house loop, I have cut the lows because I didn't like the congos. And then on the group, there is some bus processing. So there is a compressor. I've used the presets. So in drums, drum bus, and then I wanted to cut some peaks. So I've used the peak control, and I've played with the threshold. Really subtle. Then I've used an EQ, so I've chosen the preset also, drums. It's a bit more shinier. And then a neutron free, so a transient shaper. So it's another preset here too. Sounds more in the face. And then on the filter, because there are some automation during the track. Okay, so now we're gonna do a new rhythm. Well, I've only used the samples from my sample pack. So basically what you need is claps, hats, some random snare shots, and the house loop in the background. So there is the main clap, a crash, then there is the hat, random snare shots, here for the snare shot I've changed the velocity because you don't want it to hit every time at the same with the same power, like if it was a drummer for example. So you can go in control in your simpler and you can add velocity. You can put like 50% and then you can move the red lines and it will change the intensity when the note hits. And then there is another clap that is doing a random shots too. You just have to put it where it feels right depending on your rhythm. So basically it could be just like this, so with the kick. And if you had the house loop, like I told you before, okay, so as you can see there's a lot of processing. I'm gonna take it out. Basically I've done nothing on the separated channels. I've done everything on the group. So with no processing. So there is a decapitator to saturate a bit. Then there is an imager to give a bit of space, so I've used the preset spacious high end. Then there is an exciter. Then there is a compressor. So I went to drums, bass, and then I just choose one that was the best, that was fitting the most. Then an EQ. So here I have cut some lows. So in the 3K I've reduced with a dynamic EQ. Because the claps were a bit overwhelming. And I've boosted around 13K. Not necessary. I'm gonna take it off. And next there is a reverb. So Pro R, it's really good for drums. So I've just used the preset also. It's Drum Studio, and then I've played with the mix knob. That's what do the most in this chain. And then a limiter, but it's not on. So I'm just gonna delete it. And then with the kick and the bass. I don't really like this snare, so I'm gonna change the mode. In one shot you can play with the fade out, and then I'm changing the release more short. And with the house loop. Okay, so I hope you learned something and see you next time. Bye bye.